I think change is a really hard thing that obviously everybody grapples with at every point in their lives, but there is something so efficiently brutal about the change that happens when you're anywhere from like 16 to like graduated from college, or if you aren't going the college route, like kind of just been put out into the world with your entire own choices for the most part on how to navigate that and where to go and what to do and what to make of your life. And I think I'm starting to stare that like directly in the eyes more and more as I'm getting closer to entering college, like far away from my home, far away from pretty much my entire family. It's very weird to think about, like, this is like all I've ever wanted. In my whole life, all I've ever wanted was a place just for me where I was completely unburdened by all of the baggage that comes from growing up in a place with mental illness and dopamine seeking behaviors and impulsivity, and just exploring yourself and understanding yourself as someone who is very introspective and finds a lot of importance in that. Something I am kind of grateful for is that I have a very clear path for myself that I have kind of had brewing in the back of my mind since forever. When I was really young, I used to like daydream about running away because yes, my home life was like rocky, but it was also just like the beauty of being whisked away somewhere to be left to your own devices and have full, complete, 100% control of your life was something that I always found to be the stories that connected with me the most. And I think that those like stories of finding yourself and finding yourself through independence are connected with me so much because I had a very strong sense of self, even if I didn't know exactly what that sense of self was, if that makes sense. But all that to say, I kind of know who I am because I've had a lot of like life experiences that are low-key like, why was that happening? Like, someone should have made that stop. But it didn't, and it happened, and it's like, okay, that's crazy, but whatever, that happened. And I think all of those like weird, interesting emotional life experiences have kind of shown me who I am when I'm in very dire situations, who I am as a friend, what my values are, what I want to bring to this world, and what I have to do to act in a way that feels the most natural and cohesive to what I want to be and who I am in like the deep recesses of my like body. And I think that's something that a lot of people are still trying to figure out, like who they are, what they want to do, who they want to be. When they are in that age range that I am in, or that period of their life that I am in, that I talked about earlier. And I'm kind of grateful I didn't have to do that, but I'm also a little worried that I did it too soon. And now all of these like more concrete life paths that I have, like getting my master's and working in the fields that I want to work in, I'm worried that those dreams won't plan out. And I'll still know who I am, but those concrete things will fizzle out, or or worse, I'll do all of that and get the master's and get the good job and do all of that shit, but then all of a sudden my life is monotonous and it's boring and I'm not working towards anything anymore? What if I do work towards my dreams? Like, never mind the fact, what if I work towards my dreams and don't get there? Fine, I'll find a new dream. I'll invest my whole life into something else. Like, I can do that. I really can. But if I achieve it and then all of a sudden I just have to do it for the rest of my life, I need like something to work towards forever. I never want to feel stagnant in the way that a lot of like older millennials especially are feeling, with the sheer fact that you just have to work forever and you were born at like a terribly unlucky time to be able to afford stuff by working really hard. Instead, you can just barely stay afloat. And it's just like, there's no vacations to be taken anymore. There's no like fun hangouts with friends, no degree to work towards, no new achievement when you're already at the top. Like, what if I make it there? And like, the whole point of it, I had the most fun during the journey. I don't know. I really shouldn't look so much into the future like that, I feel. But I have to do it because I'm at the precipice of something that is going to change me a lot. And I want this video to look back on for myself in the future. So that's it. And I hope, message to future me, I hope everything is gonna be exactly how it needs to be and not a single drop worse than that. Thanks, bye.